Welcome back, welcome back. This is Chip here. We are back with the Satisfactory. This is episode 2. It said, welcome back, a big man. That is my name on Steam, so it's really funny. Anyways, okay. So we kind of left off. We were working at getting through the base model, the base building blocks and the building blocks and everything, kind of just starting out. So what I went ahead and did so that it would make it a slightly bit easier on camera is I went ahead and I built some stuff just kind of by each one of the nodes and everything like that, and I can kind of manually just feed everything in. So right over here we're putting our copper ore in, getting our copper ingots, throwing them over here. We've got our wire over here. All right, and then we go ahead and throw our copper ingots right here, and then we're producing our wire, and then eventually we'll produce our cable. All right, so we are limited by power right now. We currently have it's like completely maxed out at 20. So the max we can consume is 20. Our capacity is 20 because we only have the one that is specifically working at the base, the biomass burner there. We should be opening up the next one pretty soon. So I went ahead and, so like right here. All right, we got iron ingots and everything like that. So what I've been doing is I just run over here, grab 100 of the iron ore, throw it in here, have it craft. As it's crafting, come over here, throw this in here, grab the plates. That way I do have supplies. That way I can go ahead and work on this stuff over here. All right. So I don't know why, but it just keeps telling me every time I log in, there is a question or an exclamation mark right here. All right. So as of playing today, as well, this is I'm currently playing on 9/25, so September 25th. There was a patch, and the patch actually did fix a little bit of the problems I was having. There was a problem, like a little glitch, that you would have this little highlighted, like you're gonna dismantle it, and then you would close it and you would still see it on the map, and you would see it from very far away. And I was like, what is going on? I don't understand why it was doing it, until it was a fix. So I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some of this concrete right here. Throw the concrete over here while it makes it. Go. Okay. All right, so let's head back to the base. Let's go ahead and drop some of this stuff in. We're going to make a little bit more progress. Hopefully we can kind of get some more of the workflow. And I knew that was going to happen already. I just had like a sneaking suspicion. Oh, it's because we have no fuel. Okay. So I really need to get a biomass burner going up because they changed something on the biomass burner. I did see that. So since they changed something on the biomass burner, I'd like to get to that point. That way I can show you guys what they changed.
Hub upgrade 4, landing
Okay.
platform and utilities completed. Conveyor belts connect the output of one building.
All right. So now we should have conveyor belts. Okay. All right. Let me go get some wire so that way I can make some cable because I'm going to need some cable.
There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners.
Oh, and then it needs rods as well.
Struggle with, do not worry. Fix-It has alternative uses for all their pioneers.
Fix it, fix it, fix it.
Complete hub upgrade 5.
Okay. Will do. And so we're going to come over here, grab our wire. Let's go ahead and throw that back in there. All right. So now we have the ability to make our conveyor belts. So if we wanted to make it slightly more automated, we can do so now. So we have the crafting bench, workshop. Okay, power. We do not have the biomass burner yet. But I do need some rods. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. We are going to change this out to iron rods. Go ahead and make some rods real quick. Grab that. All right, so a little bit more automation rather than sitting there and constantly having to build something within the hub. Not that it's a problem or anything like that, but rather than coming back over here and having to build iron rods constantly or doing this and doing that, I have the ability to kind of get this going, which is really nice because, you know. All right, let me go ahead and turn this on over here. Okay, not turn this on. Go ahead and select this one. Okay, this is going to give our miner, our storage, oh, and 3 inventory slots. So that's going to be very nice. Okay, so I do need to throw that in there. I'm going to need some rods, which they're working on rods right now. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to self-craft some cable. Fortunately, right now, since I do not have the ability to make more biomass burners and get more power, I'm only limited on certain things. Okay, so I don't want to go like too crazy and then just keep building all these things. Not until we have susceptible power that when we can move on. Excuse me. All right, so that should be enough cable. We're working on this. All right, and then what we can do now is we can take those bars that it's producing and everything like that. Go ahead and grab all those and then just throw these in. We'll work on the miner in a second, but the problem with the miner is going to take more power than we have, and so that's where we're going to end up with another problem as well. All right, so man, it almost be advantageous to go ahead and take some of these and start making them myself. All right, we need 75 rods to get this next one going. So let's see. So this milestone, open those. All right, so this is going to open up the next phase. All right, so let's go ahead and build our iron rods. I don't think we're going to get, are we going to get 75? I don't think we are. Okay, but we can go ahead and build some iron ingots while we're here. So we are at 59. Okay. And I learned this also from the last time I played the game. Just in case, you know, you start getting into base building and you need to do math, right? If you hit the end button, you can look for stuff like, let's say we're looking for iron ingot. We can do that. We can look at that. And then it'll tell us, oh, this is what our, this is how we use our iron ingots. So it looks like there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 ways that we could change or make iron ingots. All right. But also, this also counts as a calculator. So if you're like, oh, well, I have 120 ore coming out of something, and then I own each one of them, each smelter takes 30, then that means that 4 smelters would handle our 120 ore that is coming out of the miner. So you can do math right here. So 120, or let's say, oh, each one of those smelters takes 30 times 4. Okay. Oh, you have to actually do like a right there times 4. Okay, and that's 120. So you can actually use that search bar for a calculator. All right, as well as that if you come in here to your menus and stuff like that, it doesn't matter what menu or you're on. So if you're in the build menu or if you're in the inventory, if you kind of go here to the right side of your thing, it is going to change colors. Once it changes colors, then you can add yourself to-do lists. So like, you know, do better, do more, stay alive. Okay. And so now when we go out of this to-do list and everything like that, now it is going to be sitting here on the right hand side. So that way, if we were making notes on what something we were doing or something we were building, we have it there on the right hand side. It is really nice to be able to take notes. Now, granted, when I was building in the last series and everything like that, in the last series, I did actually end up having a notebook right next to me, so that way I can actually calculate stuff.
Completed. The miner, unlike
Okay.
portable miners, can be connected to conveyor belts
All
and
right.
requires
Did
power
they
to
give us the biomass?
As you expand,
This is the biomass right here. Okay.
production may
I need the
be
biomass burner before I do anything.
beyond
Okay, so
was
I'm gonna do
established.
that.
Pioneers often
I need that.
experience after planet
More rods,
experiencing nosebleeds,
more wires. Okay.
existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for
Okay.
concern.
So we're gonna come back over here. We're gonna get our
7 workdays.
concrete.
Next objective, complete hub upgrade 6.
All right, come over here. Get the limestone going. Here we go. Throw it in here. This does work kind of slow. I'll be completely honest with you. Whenever you get this all up and running, try to... this is going to be a normal node right here. I think we only have one right here. Let me see. Limestone. So one here. So we're going to have to do our best to... Oh yeah, see, those are not even anywhere near. Okay. So we have our limestone, or we have our concrete bags. That should be enough for right now. We're going to need plates. We're going to need rods. We did use some of our plates, so we have 31 plates left. It'll be okay for some of the stuff that we need to build. Now, when we make more stuff, we will kind of rebuild stuff. All right, and then we need to come over here. Go ahead and take that out of there. Pop this in here. Go ahead. All right. We need a lot of rods. I'm going to run over here. As we run over here, hopefully it makes a little bit more rods. But yeah, once we get to the point of being able to automate more things and active, and, you know, not just one smelter, will make several constructors, several smelters, and everything like that, then everything will be running a lot smoother. All right. Here we go. Grab that. Throw this in there. Take the copper out of here. Take it over here. Throw it in there. Take the wire. All right, that's enough wire. That should do us good. I'm constantly collecting these leaves right now. We are going to need that biomass to be able to produce power. Until I get the chainsaw, I can't get a massive amount of biomass material yet. All right, but we will get there. We will get there. All right. How are we doing on these iron rods? They are taking a whole minute to get done. Let's see. Is this backing up? It is. I'm going to take some of these. All right, so... See, I'm not entirely... See, oh, this is actually something different this time. Oh, it gave me another one. Ah, ha, ha. Okay, okay. All right. That is very excellent. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to take this and put it in the stream. All right, so now I'm going to put fuel in here. All right, now we have a capacity of 40. All right, sweet. That's going to make things a little bit better. All right, but we're going to go ahead and throw in that wire. Let's go ahead and make these last bit of rods that we need. All right, so we needed 100 rods for that. There we go. Boop. All right, and then we can actually make a actual biomass burner now.
Grade 6. Landing platform hydraulics completed. Freighter landing initialized.
Okay, so
Congratulations.
we got 3 more slots. Biomass burner. All right, so now we are going to be in the next area. Okay, so before I get all the way into these, number one, I'm probably going to need chainsaw. So I think I'm going to go with this one first because I really need the chainsaw. So I'm going to have to get screws, get cable, and get that. All right, so what we're going to do, and I want to build a little bit more self-sustainable iron thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to need a miner right there. I'm going to need... We're going to have our smelter, our constructors completely fine. Let's go ahead and get 2 of these going because I'm going to do one for copper, one for this one right here. So each one of those, so I'm going to need 2 portable miners. So if I take this portable miner right here, pick up the miner. All right, pick it up. All right, throw this stuff in here. All righty. All right, and then what we're going to go ahead and do is... Okay, so that's kind of maxed out right there. So I'm going to bring one back over here. Alrighty. And we're going to go ahead and put 1 miner to start out right here. Okay, we're not making anything look very nice right now. Alright. We're just trying to get things going. Alright. And I know that this is going to look absolutely horrendous. But we're just going to do it like this, so that way it constantly just makes stuff for us. Okay. All right, there we go. We're going to go ahead and top that off. Now we're going to go ahead and delete this. We do not need those in our inventory. All right, because this is going to do everything for us. All right, they're going to make iron rods for right now. I know that I need some iron plates, but the iron rods are probably going to be the more important thing right now because I have to make those into screws as well. All right, so we're going to come over here. Where are we at right now? So we're at 25 max consume. All right, so we're going to run ourselves over here. All right, and we do need some iron plates, so I'm going to have to go take care of that as well. All right, let's go ahead and throw this in here while we're here. Something looks like it is turned off over there. That's lovely. Okay. I'm going to take some of these iron bars over here so that way I can make some plates. All right, this has no power. Okay. Are we okay? All right, it is not consuming everything right now because some of the stuff is not actively working right this second. Okay, so I'm going to need a couple plates to get this miner up and running. I'm going to make enough that way I can get the other stuff running as well. Okay. And then what I'm also going to need is I want to make 3 biomass burner. No, I'm just going to make 1 biomass burner. I also need a storage container as well. Okay, so I should be able to make all of that, so to speak. All right, and then this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to restructure this stuff right here. All right, come over here, production, put the miner down right there. Okay. All right. All right, and then smelter to line up with that. All right, and then constructor. All right, is going to supply us this. Okay. All right. There we go. Here we go. All right, this is going to do copper. And then this is going to do our copper wire. There we go. Now we have a little bit of automation. So now, of course, we're going to... You know what? We're going to make it even more automation where it will just keep filling this up right here. We're going to go ahead and do it like this. All right, so when that wire comes out, all right, I can check back in a little bit on that. Okay. Oh, and then I needed one of these. Okay, some more iron plates and a biomass burner. Okay. Let's see. Do I have this one right here? All right. So I'm gonna build this kind of out of the way. All right. All right. So. All right. So we're gonna build this. They did change the biomass burner. All right. So with the biomass burner now, the biomass burner can be manual or automatically fed. So depending on what you want to put in it, okay, see the fuse is blown. All right, why? Because we were out of power. We are out of power over here. All right, so what we're going to do is come over here, throw this in here. Okay. And so what we're going to do is, one, I'm going to get some more plates for this biomass burner. All right, we're kind of just working somewhat efficiently, somewhat not so efficiently. All right, and then so now we're going to do power. The biomass burner is going to be over here. Okay. And so now the biomass burner actually has a feed into it. Okay. So now what we do is we take this, we feed it into here. There we go. And so what we're going to do is we're going to throw all of our biomass or anything that we are going to burn into the biomass burner in there. And so what we're going to do is as we collect all of our stuff and things like this, okay, as we walk around over here, we walk around over there and everything like that, what we're going to do is we're going to have the ability to constantly have a steady source of power because what we're doing is we're going to just come over here, throw it in here. As we throw it in here, it is just going to be fed right in there, and it's going to burn, and it's going to keep burning so long as we refill it. I do like this addition that they made in the game. This is so much better. I really do enjoy this right here. Okay, I do enjoy that I don't have to necessarily like babysit the biomass burner. So like right now, of course, like just right now, we are still kind of relying on the base ones, but if we can, what we're going to do is I think I'm going to go ahead and these I think these will produce 30 each. So if I can cut these out right here, okay, these produce 20 each, but if I go ahead and make, let's go ahead and make 2 more biomass burners. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make 2 storage containers as well. And I'm going to, I'll put in the resources and everything like that. But you know what? Before we do that, we know that's going to run for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and try to get this specific portion done with the chainsaw. So what I need is, let's go ahead and get ourselves another miner set up. Okay, we got the miner. All right, so we need iron plates. We need iron rods. Here they are. Let's see. I need 1 more storage container. We're going to go ahead and I need iron plates to make that. Okay. All right. Let's grab these right here. And let's make a bunch of iron plates. So right now, honestly, I think I may have to do it like this. I may have to make an iron plate farm, and I might have to do a rod farm, just so that way I'm not sitting there bouncing back and forth on, you know, trying to get this. Okay. We're working on, you know, full automation. We're starting somewhere. And I'm pretty sure that I always say this whenever I play this game. I absolutely love this game. This game right here, you just get such like stuck in a loop or whatever, and it challenges your brain, and you're having a lot of fun and everything like that. And it's just fun. This is a fun game for me. All right, so that's doing that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get this started right here. Grab. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get that started. All right, let's go ahead and plop this over here. Get this going, and I think these were pure as well. So this is gonna be really good whenever we get started. Okay, so we're gonna move this stuff around. Okay, let's go ahead and get that away. Get that away. All right, we're gonna have a smelter on this one for this one. We're gonna have a smelter right here for this one. All right, you're gonna supply power to that. You're gonna supply power to that. There we go. These are gonna be iron ingots. Here we go. All right, here we go. Iron ingots on both of them. All right, then we're going to throw down a constructor right here. Okay. And this right here, this is going to be the one for the iron plates. And I forgot to supply power. Okay, here we go. All right, and then I'm going to need 2 reinforced plates for 1 more constructor. Doop. Doop. Let's go ahead and do that. And then let's go ahead and throw ourselves up a storage container on this end. So that way it catches everything and I don't have to worry too much about that. I'm gonna come over here, throw a constructor down right here. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw 1 more storage container right here. And I'm well aware, okay, I know somebody's gonna say something in the comments about this, but I know that I can use the alt and everything like that to change. I have not set any of that up. So me going through the menus, I kind of know where everything is in the menus or whatever. So that was just the easiest way right now. Now, whenever I get into super base building and everything like that, yes, I will set up the goodness gracious, can't even think of it. I will set up everything a little bit better. Okay, so we got plates over there. We have iron rods over there. They're going to go in here. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit more stuff right here. All right, I need... All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this stuff in here so that way it does get processed. All right, what do we have? Capacity, max consumption's 43, or capacity 70. Okay. I don't really trust that right now, just because they're running off of those two. So 40 of that right now is ran off the other two. So I think what I'm going to do is I need some more plates. So let's grab some more plates. I think I can run one more storage container. So we'll do it right here. Okay. One storage container right there. I think we just need one biomass burner for right now. Okay. Turn it around. All right. Boom. All right. And we were missing some iron plates. Okay. No big deal. All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Iron plate. Oh, I went right past the iron plates. All right. So we have 48 iron plates right there. Let's go ahead and pick up all this wood, all these leaves, everything like that. Anything we can burn, we are going to throw it in the burner. There we go. All right. Here we go. All right. There we go. And I'm just going to go ahead and throw this in there. That is going to supply my power. And now we're just going to continue on. Okay, let me go get this wire that I need to turn into cable. Alrighty. And like I said, I'm just going to constantly pick all this up until we get this chainsaw unlocked. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's get this wire right here. We're going to take this back to base. All right, I did need to get another... let's see. All right, can I do a miner? Oh, I need concrete, so we're gonna have to go over there and get the concrete. Collect all this, okay. Throw it in there, boop, boop, there we go. All right. All right, take those rods right there. Take these plates, make sure that we're getting everything, all of our resources. Run through to the other side. All right, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and put this on 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll also put the logistics on here as 4. And then we'll do like, let's see, 8 and 9 right there. So that way we can quick build. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and pick these up. Pick up, pick up, and pick up. All right, let's go ahead and... All right, so we needed the concrete for that. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. All right, let's go ahead and put that in there. All right, let's see what's going to be a little bit better for us. I think kind of like move this way. Okay. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and take the constructor. All right, constructor right here. And now we're going to self-feed that there. All right, power line. Bring the node right here. There we go. And here we go. All right, and this is going to make our concrete bags. All right, and then we're also... Oop, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to add this right here. So this is going to be on 5. And then we're going to put that there for 5. Bam. We are moving. We are automating. Not fully automatic yet. We're getting there. We're getting there. But we are definitely... What the heck was that noise? Okay. All right, so we need to make screws. We need to make... I'm going to let it make a little bit more concrete. How much concrete did I get off of that? It only gave me like 31 bags, so yes, it's going to take a minute. Now, I think I grabbed some concrete, so I could actually technically make the bags right here. Yes, this would be all the bags. Now, it's going to take a whole minute, but hey, you know, since we're here, and since we're family and everything like that, I want to say this, though. I do appreciate everybody jumping back in and everything like that. I know it has been a while since I made a video. I know things have come up, things got busy, work started again, so we are back. I'm going to try to be kind of consistent on the YouTube content. I really do enjoy playing this game. I do enjoy making content for you guys. This is honestly what I want to do. I do like this, like playing video games, and then you guys get to kind of just hang out here with me and not necessarily play the video games with me, but you guys get to experience them with me as well. But I do appreciate everybody coming in here. I do appreciate the kind comments on the last video. You guys are absolutely amazing. That means Ella, Shadow, Jake. You guys are absolutely amazing. And hopefully those people that used to watch the videos and everything like that, they come back. Maybe they haven't realized that I'm back. And then maybe they'll pop back in and be like, hey, what's up, Chip? It's so good to have you back. So hopefully, I mean, that is the goal, is to, you know, have some people watching the series and everything like that. And we're starting from the beginning with the new changes. All right, we've already seen one new change. We have the biomass that all I have to do is put things in a box, and then it's just going to constantly burn the stuff for me, which is really nice. It's really nice. Okay. Okay, and I am going to need more rods for screws. Okay, plates, that's fine. Rods, here we go. All right, there is kind of a reason why I'm trying to get the chainsaw first. Mostly because I would like to be able to work without being interrupted by power. We all know it very well, especially when we get into like the coal power and the fuel power and stuff like that. If we do not do the correct math and everything like that, we are not going to be able to survive on the power that is being drawn up. We're going to go over power. Things are going to turn off, turn on, everything like that. We have problems with power. We get away from that part of the base and we come back and nothing's working. So nothing has been, you know, producing and everything like that. And that becomes another problem in itself. So what we're trying to do here is I'm going to try to get ahead on the power and everything like that. Being that I am in a different starting zone, I don't necessarily know where like the coal is going to be. I know where the fuel is going to be. It's kind of in the same spot it was the last time. It was over off the coast. But also there is other stuff that we need to explore as well, but we have to get there first. So we're gonna slowly work through things and everything like that. We're going to work on things together. I'm going to, if you guys see something that I've possibly missed, like I said before, like I said in the last series, if there is something that I have done wrong, or if there's some positive criticism that you can give, I would really appreciate that. Okay? Because if we can fix something now, then we'll be better off whenever we get a little bit like later on in the what is this thing called, into the series and everything like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw all this in here. We're going to launch the pod. Here we go. Pod launch. There it goes.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel created from any biomass ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal.
And there it goes. It is gone. Okay. Okay, so we did actually get 3 inventory slots on that one. All right, and then now we have the chainsaw and the solid biofuel. Okay, so we're going to come over here. We need plates, screws, and cable. All right, so we need reinforced plates. That's going to be screws right here. All right, it says we need 5. So we're going to go ahead and make enough screws to make like 5 plates, just cuz. And then we're also going to need to make the solid biofuel. So we're going to come over here, and so what we're going to have to do is get this regular biofuel. We're going to also get this right here. Go ahead and make up the solid biofuel. This is going to be the fuel for our chainsaw. And it takes a little bit of time on that solid biofuel. All right. And then here is our screw right here. All right. What else did we need? We needed 160 screws. All right, so we're gonna have to make a little bit more iron rods. I'm sorry, iron rods. All right, and then here we're gonna make all the screws. Like I said, I want to be very self-sufficient with the power. I don't want to have to rely on the hub power. And so what we're doing is I'm going to make sure that that is not a problem. All right, so we need 160 screws total. I'll let it build a little bit more than 160 just so we have it in our inventory. All right, there we go. Okay, and here we go. I'm missing the rods. That's funny. Okay. You make screws, you take away the rods, etc., etc. Okay. And then we're also going to come in here. I did notice this. I don't need any of this right here because we're producing everything. There we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of everything. And it has returned. All right, and we're going to go ahead and rip our chainsaw right here. There we go. There we go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and equip the chainsaw. All right. And this is what I want to be able to do. Okay. So what we're going to do is, so this one is running off of the wood right now. All right, we're going to go ahead and throw this in here for right now. I'm going to let it do its thing. But what I'm going to do, okay, I actually want to move these a little bit further in this way. All right, and so I'm going to come over here. We're going to go ahead and start chopping down some wood. And then this is going to get us a lot of biomass in general. And get some mycelia as well. All right, come over here, chop all this down. All right. There we go. We're just chewing everything up. All right, we're getting a lot of wood. We're getting a lot of leaves. We're getting a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay. All right, and so this is what I want to do. All right, I want to build another one of these, but I need iron rods, so we're going to run over here and grab these iron rods real quick. Okay. I want to be more self-sufficient with these. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this is going to be kind of a long line. All right. So we're going to go ahead and build our biomass. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our power line going over here. Okay, get that here. Okay. And so what we're going to have, okay, what we're going to have is we're going to have our storage container right here. All right, we're going to go this to there. Okay. And then what we want on this side is we want our constructor. So we need to go ahead and get a plate. We go ahead and come down here and clear some of this out too, because we're going to need all of this. Is that sulfur? That looks like sulfur. Interesting. Yeah, look at all these trees. Look at all this lovely resource right here. Okay, that didn't work. All right. Okay, jumping back over here. See, we're running off of that power now, not this power. These ones I can go ahead and disconnect. Okay, because I really don't want to run off of that power. All right. It is not it's not stable power. All right, so we needed one more reinforced plate, but I'll go ahead and knock another one out. All right. Fuse is blown because we do not have power. All right, so we need to come over here real quick. I'm just going to throw the leaves in here. It'll run off the leaves for right now. Okay. Here comes the leaves. We're going to turn it on. There we go. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a constructor over here. All right. And what this constructor is going to do... Here. I know this is going to cost a little bit of power, but we're going to have this constructor making... let's see... Solid biofuel. What? Did we run out? How do we run out now? Oh, is our mat? Ah, see? Ah, that doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, okay. Because it's not feeding it fast enough. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. And so what we're going to do on this one is this needs biomass. All right. And so I know this sounds silly and everything like that. Okay, but we're going to need another constructor. Right? And of course we need one more plate. Okay, I had this planned out in my head. And I thought this was going to work a little bit easier, but then now I'm like back and forth, back and forth. Okay. Let's see, reinforce. I need screws. Okay. All right, we will work on getting all the screws up and going and everything like that. But I'm not going to do anything until I get like foundations. All right. Okay, so we're going to come over here. That's fine. It's fine. All right, we're going to build one more. Okay. It's right here. So this one is going to build that. This one is going to build biomass, the wood. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. All right. And things will change after we get some other stuff. Once we get like splitters and stuff like that, the stuff will actually look a lot better too. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to throw the wood in here. Okay. We got a bunch of wood. All right. I do not know why. All right, let me come over here. Let me go ahead and chop a little bit more trees down and stuff like that. I may need this, the base power for a little bit longer. All right, let me go ahead and get rid of this. There we go. All right, I might have gotten premature with the base power. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and plumb this one back in for right now. Just for right now. All right. There we go. There we go. All right. So this is going to fill up. So we fill this one up with wood. Okay. Now, again, this is as of now because we don't have stable power. All right. This is going to fill up with wood. It's going to make the biomass. The biomass is going to come in here. Once it gets in here, it's going to make solid biofuel. And then the solid biofuel is actually going to burn a lot longer, providing more power for a lot longer. All right. So we do have a issue somewhere with the power. I think it might be this one. I think, nope, it's not. Oh, it's this one right here. All right. Not enough burning. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. All right. I do appreciate everybody coming in. We did feel like we made a little bit of a improvement and everything like that. I am going to have to go around cutting trees down. I want to make sure that I have plenty of resources to be able to fund everything. I want to be able to just kind of, once I like get out and explore and everything like that, I want to be able to get away from the base. And if I get away from the base, I want to make sure that the base is going to be self-sufficient. Not until we get coal and we get fuel and everything like that, that we are going to have that sufficient base power out all the time. So right now we're just having to deal with it like this. All right, so we're just gonna come over here, cut a little bit more. All right, come here. And this mycelia and stuff like that, we are definitely going to need this in a little bit when we start getting into the researching. So it's actually really nice to have the mycelia right here. I think in other, like the other zone, it takes you kind of a little bit to get up to the mycelia. All right, so we're at 80. All right, let me see what else we have here. So, we are probably going to do the foundation. I think that's going to be what I do next. We do foundations so that way we can start kind of building our bases the way that we want to build the bases. And then I also need to do like logistics so that way I can get these splitters and mergers and stuff like that. Building efficiency stat. I don't know what this is. That doesn't look familiar to me. All right. So I'm not entirely sure if we want to sit here and we want to actually work through this stuff. I'll let you guys decide. If you guys want me to go through every single one of the tiered things, you let me know. But if not, what I'll do is whenever we're off camera and everything like that, I'll go ahead and work on getting some of this early base building stuff done, so that way I can get like foundations. I think just this once I'm going to go ahead and get the foundations, then the logistics all squared away, so that way whenever I am on camera, I don't have to sit there and pay attention to trying to get that. All I have to do is just get back into the game, because like right now, I would like to make things look a lot nicer by having set everything. All right, see right there is 65. Okay, I need another limestone. But I do appreciate everybody coming in. Hopefully you guys have a great time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish out this base building over here. This milestone, as well as the milestone to get some of the other logistics parts, such as this one right here. I want to go ahead and get that one. I will wait to do this one, and I'll wait to do tier 2 stuff. I'm not worried about the tier 2 stuff right this second. I will do that with you guys. But for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and knock this one out. That way, I can start building, the actual Satisfactories. But until then, I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!